All right, all right, all right. Yeah, you already know what it is. TAIBU Muad'Dib right here, coming to you, giving you that heat. I'm gonna get something a little more relaxed in here. I just want you to know that tonight I'm gonna come to you and speak with a little more authority than I usually come with. All right. There's a vibe out there, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Tonight, I want to talk about, how I refuse to let anger drag my journey down. A lot of you are suffering from anger. A lot of you get angry and it throws your compass off. Like, you know where you're going, then you get angry. It's like all over the place. And you don't care anymore. I used to be there. I know what it's like to just stop caring because I'm angry. But here's what I found. Anger, like alcohol, isn't good for the body. It makes the body feel something powerful, but it's not necessary for the body to survive. You don't have to be angry to enter a boxing match. You don't have to be angry to step on the football field. You don't have to be angry to do anything. Did you know that? Yet anger can drag you all the way down. Let me give you a story to help you understand it. So you don't have to be super duper angry for anger to bring you down, right? You can just be mildly angry, and that affect everything. I can be honest and say that I'm a conspiracy theorist. I am. But most of the times, these conspiracy theories take place after I'm angry. I can get angry about something, and then all of a sudden, you did something to me, and I'm upset about it. Now what? Right? So, I don't know what's going on with my live over here. I gotta end my live and go live again over here because that wasn't getting me what I was looking for. Shutting my live down. Can't have that. So I want to make sure that, I'm able to make this thing happen. So I don't know, can I go live and play music on TikTok? I don't know. TikTok has a lot of guidelines about that. That's why it stopped me. I don't know. But in a perfect world, you could get angry and just go on about your day and that be all right. It's not a perfect world. We're not perfect people. My heart deserves calmer waters. So, you can long for something positive and work hard as you can to achieve it. But anger, what's going on, sweetie? Anger is gonna pull you down. Don't let being angry pull you down or stop you. Okay. Our hearts beat for similar rhythm. You know, it's what we want. So I'm making sure that I'm developing everything that I can towards making my heart happy. We only have one life. Now you tell me, if you want your heart to be happy, can it truly be happy if you're angry? I mean, if your heart's happy when you're angry, you gotta go get a therapist, or you know, call Better World Peace and see if you can go get with his therapist, because she did a good job with him. A winning strategy, and I don't know, my live game sucks over here, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and end that. I'm gonna have to go ahead and go to the real deal. They're tripping on me today, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give them 10-minute snippets. Let's go. All right. I'm not gonna be here for half an hour, so. Want my heart to be happy as possible. Can I accomplish that being angry? No, I cannot. Can you accomplish it being angry? No, you cannot. Road rage, anger. Poor service at a restaurant, anger. Especially if you already lit, or you there with friends and you feel like, you know, you brought them to a bogus place. Getting the ticket, angry, especially when you feel like it wasn't deserved. Just put in the comment section some things that make you angry, because I refuse to let anger drag my journey down. I dealt with domestic violence issues for a long time. No one will ever know how terrible my childhood was for the physical punishments I had to endure. But as an adult, when I became an abuser, it stemmed from, you know, a poor belief system and anger. So I dragged myself down to depths. Listen to me. I dragged myself down over anger. I get angry over things, really, really angry. And I messed up family occasions. I messed up relationships. I messed up jobs being angry. And I don't mean just any old job. I mean good opportunities. Anger. A poor belief system. Trust me. You know, people get angry all the time, and their belief system doesn't allow them to make terrible mistakes I made. But anger is a good catalyst for you know, things going awry. And yeah, I want to make sure that it's known that a winning strategy, if I pick the book up, a winning strategy, get the book, Coach TAIBU's Winning Strategies. I don't do these podcasts with my book. I want you to get the book though. I know if you get the book, if you get this book, you will rock with me harder. So that's why it's now on all my shows. Winning Strategies, moving you beyond the ideal phase. So the ideal tonight is to listen to me tell you how I refuse and why I refuse to let anger drag my journey down, because my heart deserves calmer waters. A winning strategy technically is a plan that you have made, and it offers you what I call an expected outcome. You know, a regular plan, you don't know what to expect. You're just hoping for the best, that your plan goes right. But a strategy, a winning strategy, you're supposed to win. You expect the outcome to be a victory. One of the ways that I changed my life so I could refuse to let my anger down was I separated myself from dealing with people a certain way. And what I mean by that is I took control over my anger by just simply refusing to be around people that made me angry. And many of you are like, well, how do I do that? I live with them. Hey, I'm not saying it's an overnight process, but if your heart deserves calmer waters, get away from that person. Get away from them people. It's a big enough country. In America, you live in America, it's a big enough, definitely big enough country to get around them. Hey, if it's where you work, if where you work is a hostile work environment, hey, you have to decide. Are you going to school at night to, get some kind of nighttime online degree or some kind of certification and become that person's supervisor or get hired at a different company? Whatever it is, you can refuse to be angry by refusing to tarry around individuals that make you angry. Another way you can refuse to be angry is to adopt a don't worry, be happy attitude, to just care less about things. That's where the belief system comes in. The belief system comes, what do you believe you should be really concerned about? I mean, don't you watch the news and get angry because some kid got touched at school by a teacher? But you don't go, you're not so angry you go to work and snap at people and mess up your job and get fired or go off on your partner or your spouse and get put out or break up, but it makes you angry, right? And so that's you, it's angry, and you're angry because you care. But look at the detachment. That's all I'm saying. So with your own personal life, when you become angry, you can just detach. You can just hey, just detach. The winning strategy, trust me. Now, refusing to be angry is one half. My heart deserving calmer waters, that's the goal. And I'm a winning strategies coach. That was the goal. When somebody says design the kind of life you want, when somebody says I can get you to reach your goals faster or quicker than other programs, you have to have a goal. So I refuse to let anger continue to drag my journey down because my heart deserved. The word deserve, my heart deserved calmer waters. What does your heart yearn for tonight? After today, if something made you angry today, you can, put it in the comment section. You can inbox me, DM me. If you're struggling with something, if you struggle with something today, and you could use a winning strategy, I want to be your coach. I want to be a part of your elevation. If you're struggling with something, anything at all, inbox me or DM the word win in all caps. I like all caps. Inbox or DM me the word win so you can win with TAIBU. The calming music, my calming voice, this absolutely calming live stream and podcast. It's just meant for you to consider. Just consider refusing to let anger drag your journey down and make the goal your heart finding calmer waters. And that's something that you have to locate. You have to locate those calmer waters. We'll go to the reading material. And y'all know usually I read from my Gamble of Greatness book. I'm gonna give you some flavor tonight because y'all deserve it. A little bit of flavor. My first winning strategy was the Effort, Focus, and Commitment Workbook, which is a free resource. You inbox the word win, I'll reach out to you, and you can get Effort, Focus, and Commitment Workbook for free. But the philosophy, it's not a movement, not officially until it's embraced. There is truly a lot of good stuff going on in the world right now, but not much of it gets the attention it deserves. A motivational speaker is someone that can immediately, with the use of words, get people to do things that they were not sure they could prior to hearing the message. The EFC Foundation is all about immediate changes. What could you do right now if you added a little effort, a little more focus, and some commitment? Got that going. I had to put that out there real quick. Post that up there. We'll post that, edit that thing later. And then we'll go right back in to close it out. Oh, I'm terrible. I gotta plug him up. Give me 1 second. Everything's going low power mode. I was busy today at work, y'all. I was trying to get folks cars for Christmas. Drive 30. Trust me. Let me go ahead and plug this bad boy up so I can finish out strong. All right. Get right back to this. Mm-hmm. Put on my glasses. Get this work. I don't want to shop anything. We got to get past the commercials for a second. They have to have them on here. What could you do right now if you added a little effort, a little more focus, and some commitment? I'll tell you right now that adding these 3 key elements became the manifest destiny you dream of for your life and your legacy. The EFC philosophy has all of the good stuff you need to transform your life. And here's the sizzle. It won't allow you to fail. Got your attention now, don't I? I'm going to make a lot of folks mad with my next statement because there are plenty of people putting sound bites out there that say don't be afraid to fail. Well, that can't be true because fear of failing can be a healthy way to stay on our toes, to stay employed, and thus able to pay bills consistently. In fact, the fear of not accomplishing our goals or never reaching our true ambition of life weighs heavily on the mind, body, and soul. It can lead to many physical and mental health illnesses. Coach TAIBU says, be afraid enough of failing that you prepare to win and succeed. Bringing it all full circle, I want you to concentrate on your methodology, hence your strategy. I would get in relationships with women and They would take advantage of me. No, it's serious. They would take advantage of me. I'm not, downing the women. I'm just, they would take advantage of me because they could see my anger was the way to control me. And I couldn't see it. They could, but I couldn't. And they would make me angry. And they know I would do something stupid. And I probably would more likely end up locked up or whatever. And they would control me even in there. And I'm not blaming them for my responses and actions after I got angry, but I do know that they provoked me, and my anger would just take it from there. And I'm not saying that they should have been afraid to make me angry. I'm talking about the conscious attempts to pull me off my square. For those that didn't want to see my anger at all, and I get angry anyway, it's a dang on shame that I allowed my anger to pull down my journey, to cause them harm. Deeply regret a lot of things I did out of anger. Deeply regret them. That's why I'm telling you right now that you can refuse to let your anger drag your strategy down. Drag your journey down. Your heart does deserve calmer waters. It definitely deserves the social acceptance and the love that it craves. Well, I'm getting close to the end of my time, so I want to make sure I reiterate. This is your space at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time here in Arlington, Texas, the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I'm TAIBU Muad'Dib, coach, speaker, author, trainer, leader, mentor. This is the Messiah movement. We're entering into that phase. I'll be doing my permission slip tour next year, and I'm going to enjoy it. If you want me to come to your city and speak, inbox and DM where you're from. If you're struggling with something, some kind of obstacle, some kind of challenge that's been really tough, it could be brand new or it's been dogging your heels for a while, reach out to me. Text the word WIN to 682-514-5955. There's plenty of you out there. Plenty of you out there. Well, I appreciate you for joining me tonight. This is a special time for me. It's a special part of my life. I don't have to be like anybody else. And neither do you. I'm here for you. Don't let anger hold your journey down. Don't let it drag your journey down. Your heart does deserve calmer waters. I'm going to tell you how to get there. Adopt a fresh perspective. Change your strategies up. And it'll happen. Oh, no. It's a 1 of 3. I don't know if I can do 3. There's a better way to get compensated that's faster. Adopt the winning strategy. Fresh perspective, winning strategy. Let me tell you why. That's how you get there. Because when you know that if you do X, Y, and Z, it's going to lead to the result that you want. When you know, when you believe it in your heart, it's nothing like that journey. It's nothing like that journey. From a football team to a sales team, when you're out to compete and you know that your strategy is working, you're seeing your sales rise, or you're driving that team back as you head toward the touchdown. There's nothing like that feeling of what you're doing working. Nothing like that. The end result, everybody cheers for a second, but there's nothing like knowing what you're doing is working and you're heading towards your goal. I've had some amazing things happen this year. And I'll include my mom's passing. Just amazing things. Amazing woman, you know, a lot of years lived in pain, mental, emotional, physical. Amazing things happen. Transformations happen. Friendships developed. The book is cold, y'all. Get the book. Coach TAIBU's Winning Strategies. And if you read through it really quickly, I got some more heat for you. The Gamble of Greatness. It's going to take you a little while to get to this one because it's going to be busting your head. If I can say anything tonight to just calm you down, is listen. Everything that you have right now, if you feel like you deserve more, that your value is higher than that, right where you are right now, I want you to repeat after me. I'm not, come on, I'm not who you think I am. I'm more, much more. Not that. It's TAIBU more deep here tonight. Winding down with TAIBU. Let's wind it down a little bit. If you pray, say your prayers. If you exercise, get that workout in. If you're a lover, love on. Whatever you do it with the winning strategy and win. Don't forget, when you overcome today's obstacles, tomorrow always feels like paradise. It's TAIBU more deep. I'll see you next time. And all of you know, you all know the real deal. You know what I'm standing on. So I'll be committing myself to being here for you and making sure that you understand that right here, the More Deep Bubble Holding Group Studio, you too can win. Certified Achievement Coach to the PCS. Shout out to Coach Terrell Jones. I want you all to know it's that important to this holiday season that you adopt a fresh perspective and pick up a winning strategy and win. See you next time. Oops. Bing.